What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Grand Market Madness event. I collected 10 tickets in the last 5 days and it's time to play the grand event. In this event, we are going to start out the first match with the glaive. Yes, I'm going to be spamming in the first match. The good thing is I forwarded the match. I don't really like the inverted control challenge, so I decided to bring out the glaive and spam the hell out of it. I am guilty. It's a grand event, so you don't really want to mess up. You lose, you're not going to have enough days to collect 10 more tickets if you don't want to spend your gems buying new ones. So in this first match, I just spammed the glaive. I'm going to change my weapon in the second match. Opponent number 1 has left the building and now we are moving on to the second opponent. In the second match, I changed my weapons. I decided to use the deer horn knives and the Herald helmet. I also forwarded this match because I didn't want the video to take too long. So in the second match, we're going to see the second round of the match and then we're going to move on to fight the Felcher. As you guys can see right now, this enemy has a nunchaku and she just shocked me. But the good thing is we can fight without a weapon, so this is not going to be a big deal. We're going to finish this match and move on to Azuma the Felcher the first time around. Doing some heavy punches, dynasty back hits, leg takedowns, head kicks. Then we're going to move on to Azuma the Felcher. Use some shadow attacks, finish it. Let's move on. No time to waste. Let us collect this 150 tickets and then use it to buy the premium booster pack that will give us 300 points so that we can get the full Felcher set at a very high power. The upcoming match is going to be the match against the Felcher, Azuma the Felcher. We are going to be fighting him with the most liked weapon in Shadow Fight 3. I'm going to be using the Fate's End, and then I'm going to combine it with some of the dynasty fighting techniques. I decided to use recharge so that I can finish the match faster with shadow attacks. We are in the first round and it's time to dance with Azuma the Felcher. He tries a jump and he misses. We try a Kenjutsu, it doesn't go through. We slice him with the first attack of the Kenjutsu. Try a leg takedown but it fails. Give him the backslash, it goes through. We shall finish Azuma in this round and then move on to the Felcher trainee. The Kenjutsu is one of the best moves in Shadow Fight 3, but it can put you in trouble sometimes. Especially when you push the enemy to the wall, they can recover and then counter the last hit of Kenjutsu. Sometimes it can put you in trouble and get you killed. But no doubt it's still one of the best moves in Shadow Fight 3 and I like it. All Heralds like it, all Legion like it. Everybody in Shadow Fight 3 likes Kenjutsu. Let's give a round of applause for Kenjutsu, one of the dangerous moves in Shadow Fight 3. There are some certain challenges in Shadow Fight 3 that I don't really like. Things like the inverted control and then the fight in the dark. I feel like those challenges are just a waste of time. They are not really going to improve your skills except screw up everything that you really want to do. Every time I fight in the dark, I usually bring out the electromines, trap the enemy and then finish them completely. You don't really learn anything from fighting in those kinds of matches. Round 3. Fight. Gentlemen, it's round number 3 and we are fighting Azuma the Felcher. I think he's coming back for revenge because he knows he's done after this round. He just shocked us. Do you think we're gonna win this round? Let's see and find out. Whoever is watching this video right now, if you know the release date for Shadow Fight 3, just write it in the comment section. If you happen to be the son of the president of the NEKKI company, comment down in the comment section and tell us when they will release Chapter 7 Part 2. If you are the cousin of NEKKI, please comment in the comment section and tell us when they're going to release Chapter 7 Part 2. Everybody is tired of waiting and the game is getting kinda boring. If you somehow know NEKKI and you don't tell us the release date of Shadowfight 3 Chapter 7 Part 2, we are going to find you and give you a Kenjutsu just like this one. One that'll give you a headache and a concussion. Right now it's time for some sexy shadow attacks. Azuma the Felcher is gonna get finished right now. I think we're gonna be moving to the challenge where you fight in the dark. It's one of the challenges that I hate the most in Shadowfight 3. It's not really difficult, it's just that what's the point of fighting somebody you cannot see? I feel like it's just a waste of time. Maybe they should do something like, in this round you fight without a weapon, or in this round your enemy gains more shadow energy and stuff like that. That's much better than fighting in the dark. So Azuma the Felcher has decided to go home and recover from his injuries. He just sends one of the Felcher trainee to fight us in the dark. So we went to our inventory and equipped some electromines so that we can finish this match faster and move on to the next one. I decided to forward the match to the second round because there is not a lot to see really. It's just a black screen with nothing on it. So this is the second round of the match and it's done. We're gonna collect some air screw level 18 and then we're moving on to the second Felcher trainee, I think, who gains a lot of shadow energy with that nasty glaive. We are finally in the last two matches of the Grand Market event. After we defeat this Felcher trainee, we move on to the real shadow chicken of the Grand Market event. This opponent, I think, gains more shadow energy in the marked blue region. So we're gonna take him down with some Kenjutsu and Dynasty leg takedown and some shadow attacks. As you guys can see right now, the match is gonna finish quick. After this, we're gonna move on to Azuma the Felcher in shadow form, and I think I'm gonna try to defeat him without a weapon. I already defeated the Azuma the Felcher in regular mode without a weapon. You guys can go check the video out on my channel. Today we're gonna try and defeat him in grand mode without a weapon. If it doesn't work out, I'm gonna reuse the Kenjutsu again for the second try. So we are going to make some changes in our equipment. I'm going to use this Demon Ward because it's one of the best armor in the Dynasty faction for fighting without a weapon. I could have used the Herald unarmed combat, but right now I'm still just practicing and trying to learn how to combine different combos with the Herald armor. So right now we're gonna try the Grand mode with the Dynasty armor without a weapon, try and take down Azuma the Felcher. If he manages to beat us without a weapon, then we're gonna try and use the Kenjutsu and finish off the match. Right now we're just gonna do some leg takedown, back throws, head kicks, head punches, combine them with shadow attacks, and the match is gonna be over soon. Azuma the Felcher in grand mode is trying to do some damage and make me go home without collecting all the rewards, but I don't think that's gonna happen today. Round 1 we just beat Azuma the Felcher without a weapon. Now we are in the second round and the shadow chicken is gonna do his thing. So at the beginning we go for the leg, which almost works all the time. Do some leg takedown. Right now just troll him with the leg takedowns. Give him some head punches, knock him out, and then we're gonna win the match. Let's see if we're gonna defeat him without the armor. So he uses his shadow attack and knocks me down. I go for the leg, do the throw, kick him in the head, give him another kick, punch him, and go for the win. Yep, he just won this round. If you're fighting Azuma the Felcher, it's not good to stand still. Do not give him room. Always go close and attack him all the time. If you give him room and you stand in one spot, he's going to use eruption and take you out. So you have to find different ways to fight him without giving him any room to breathe. If you do so, he's going to dash, or he's going to use porcupine, or he's going to use eruption. If you're too close, he's going to use the Herald armor shadow attack. But this is the second round and I think we're going to take him out. So did you guys really enjoy this event? How did you find it? Comment down below. I think a few weeks ago NEKKI said that they're going to be making changes to the event. They're going to be doing some changes with the ticket system after 2 or 3 events. So this is the second event now. Maybe they'll do it after the next event, or I think there's going to be an update coming around the corner. So in this 4th round against Azuma the Felcher, I made some big mistakes in the match. I should have won it completely, but instead I decided to click the wrong button and then I lost. You guys will see soon. So yeah, I think pretty soon NEKKI is gonna bring an update that will change the ticket system for good, and I think events might be nice again. This is the mistake I made. Instead of doing eruption, I just jumped up and I lost, just like that. When you fight Azuma the Felcher, you don't want to give him any room to breathe, and I did that, so I paid the price. I think I did the same thing again in the second round as well. We ended up losing the match. I used the different wrong shadow attacks, and Felcher was able to win. Right now we're just trying the fighting and I'm pressing different buttons all over the place. Maybe it's because the panic button has been activated, but yeah. We ended up losing it, and then I brought the Fate's End to finish off the match, which was very close call as well. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a like, share it with your friends, subscribe if you're new. Enjoy the final match. Until then, I'm gonna talk to you guys in the next one.